Alright. Alright, boys. This is the sideboob, the official podcast of the Man Boob Fantasy Football League. Just me and Josh here this week, but we're gonna go over our impressions of week 1 and then preview week 2 a little bit. So let's get into it. We haven't got Sam's power rankings this week. I wonder if we're gonna get
He did
those.
I guess he did the beginning of the season was what that was. I don't know.
Yeah, he did it last week. That would have been
Yeah.
nice to go over those. Oh well, maybe we'll get them before Sunday. Who knows? Yeah.
Uh,
Start out at standings, I guess. Yeah, I guess my main takeaway from week 1 is there's a lot of teams that people weren't too high on that put up some points.
yeah. Yeah. Gil's team.
Yeah,
Else we have fucking
Nathan's team.
Nathan's team was. I
I think
mean, I wish he was here to defend his team because I don't see that happening
no.
most weeks.
Now I'm more on board with Gil's team
Yeah.
than I am Nathan's team. And that's because Gil has that's not Gil. Gil has running backs.
He has like how many running backs? 6.
He's got 3 running backs that are capable of putting up points week in and week out. I think I started buying into Gil's team when we saw David Johnson put up some points last
Yeah.
Thursday. And I was
Yeah.
unsure of him. Where's Gil? There he is. Let's check his team out. I'm not I'm not willing to get totally on board yet. I can't just flip flop like that because I was one of the main haters of Gil's team. But
Still wish we could have heard that rant you had draft day.
I don't even remember. I was Jesus Christ, like 12 beers deep. Yeah, I mean, the reason he got most of the hate were those draft picks. We know which draft picks they were.
Yeah.
But I mean, if his main guys keep putting up points and he keeps winning, that's all people are gonna remember. They won't even remember those picks.
He
But
got what? He got 45, 46, 56. He got 68 points out of his 3 running backs last week.
yeah, yeah, and you can't find guys like that on the waiver wire. You can
No.
they don't come around. Like you can find wide receivers here and there. It's like wide receiver injuries are way easier to deal with than running back injuries. And he had a nice little pickup off waiver wire with James Robinson last week. I think he had 16 touches. 16 touches. I'm pretty sure that
He
was
was the only one that carried the ball out of their
yeah,
backfield, I'm pretty sure.
yeah. And that was just heads up. I didn't even hear the guy, so he must have because he picked him up prior to
Yeah.
week 1. Yeah. But I mean,
So he,
imagine.
he about got that blockbuster trade from you. I'll tell you what the first one was,
All right.
and then he fucking got greedy because I agreed to one, and then he got greedy.
All right.
I was gonna give him Tyreek Hill for who was I gonna give him? Tyreek Hill for Mike Evans and James Robinson, and then he wanted to fucking he either wanted Metcalf or Slayton. I was like, I'll
What?
literally give you anybody else, and he wouldn't do it.
I would have smashed that in a heartbeat. Because, I
Yeah.
mean, Tyreek Hill is going off the board like front half of the second round. He got Mike Evans last at the end of the second round, I think.
Yeah.
Plus, Mike Evans is already, I think he's a little nicked up. I don't think it's anything serious.
Right.
But yeah, I
And
would
I
have.
wanted to stay away from Tampa Bay's wideouts, tight ends, whatever, just because there's so many mouths to feed on that offense.
So why did you want to? Why did you wanted Mike Evans over Tyreek Hill?
He wanted Tyreek Hill. I was going to take Mike
Oh,
Evans and James Robinson because Le'Veon got fucking hurt.
so he
Fucking
was
caught
wanting
something.
Mike Evans for Tyreek Hill straight up.
Well, he was going to throw in. I told him I wanted to throw in James Robinson. He wouldn't do it.
Oh yeah, I would have definitely done that for sure. Yeah.
Then he wanted. I forget. It was either Metcalf or Darius Slayton. I forget which one it was. So I'll literally give you anybody
No,
else on my team.
no. Yeah, that's a little too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, imagine if he didn't draft Tom and drafted like another wide receiver because there was decent wide receivers going around that round.
Yeah.
His
He
team
took
would be very scary.
he took Matt Ryan before Tom Brady, right?
No, he took him after Tom Brady,
Did he?
and
Oh yeah, that's the whole thing. They
I
try to take his pick back.
I like Matt Ryan more on the season. I like Matt Ryan more. I think he's gonna have a better season. I don't know about this week because Tom's got a pretty nice matchup there in Carolina. That defense sucks ass. But yeah,
Who's Matt's got Dallas. All right, enough about Gil.
all
Fuck you,
right, all
Gil.
right. Let's let's look at Nathan's team. That's the two. I think that's the two main storylines of week one. Those teams just kind of shutting everybody up.
Yeah.
But
What do you have? 119.
yeah, I mean, but hold on. Let's go back and look at. I think Aaron Rodgers put up like 30 something. Then Devontae Adams put up 30 something.
Yeah, he had
It's
Rodgers had 30.8. Devontae had 27.6, and he
I
has
did
DeAndre Hopkins too.
I did not see that happening at all.
15.1.
And
It's
it's not going to happen
yeah,
regularly.
it's not sustainable.
Not at all. Let's look at it. Wait, this
Sorry if
is
I'm ahead of you. I'm fucking looking at my
where's
computer.
hold on, where is he? There he is. All right. Yeah, 30 points, 27 points. But you look at his running backs here. I mean, that's pretty much what you're going to get just about every week out of these two guys.
Yeah.
Like I said, episode 1, if they put up more than 10 points, that's a pretty good week for them.
Yeah.
Like he's got to rely heavily on these two guys. And if they have a down week, uh, it's probably a loss for him.
Yeah.
Um,
Patriots D got him 12.
I will say he's. I don't think he's got a shot at winning his division. If he's going to get in the playoffs, it's got to be with wild card and overall points.
Yeah.
Because there's a chance he could blow out some people given week, but there's also a chance he's just going to put up some duds, and he's going to lose a lot of games because he can't rely on those running backs at all. But I think he's got a real shot of getting that wild card spot, and you get in the playoffs. Who
Tell you what,
knows?
though, Rodgers came out freaking slinging. Like, I feel like everybody kind of wrote him off this season, and
I did. I
he
definitely did.
came out and played good.
Yeah, it was like 200 and 300. How many yards he put up?
I'm not even sure.
Shitload of yards. 4 touchdowns.
He
Yeah,
had 364, 4 touchdowns.
Jesus. Yeah, because he had kind of a down year last year, and they were kind of leaning heavily on their running game. They were slinging it. Devontae Adams is he's clutch. He's like a Michael Thomas. Speaking of Michael Thomas, that sucks, Brad.
That sucks so
That
bad.
sucks. I was listening to somebody today, and they're just speculating that maybe they wait till after week 6, after their bye, to bring him back just to be safe. And yeah, that's tough. That's really tough. Where's Brad at? Spit.
I feel like this happened to Brad last year though, and he came out of it all right.
Yeah, he got 3rd place last year.
Yeah.
Marlon Mack going down might have saved his season, because I think Jonathan Taylor is going to be a fucking force now that Mack's out of the picture. Behind that offensive line, the talent this guy has, I think Hines is probably going to cuck him a little bit in the receiving category, but I like Jonathan Taylor a lot more.
Yeah.
Mack going down might have definitely saved his season.
Well, they had freaking yeah.
His bench is, yeah, a couple of these guys are just absolutely droppable. Well, I guess he got Mark Ingram. That hasn't went through yet. I forgot all about that. Yeah, that was a I think that trade benefited both of those guys.
I didn't even who did he trade to Miller?
Tyler Boyd.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
No, I'm fine with that. Kind of a low
Miller
end.
literally texted me 30 seconds after Sam said we need 6 thumbs up. I'm like, Miller, you got 28 hours until the game, dude. Freaking relax.
Well, Sam's got to make things difficult. You know he is. He's got Steelers D too. It's still gonna be tough.
That's gonna be a
With
long
Michael,
road.
Mark Ingram helps a lot. I mean, I'm not crazy about Mark Ingram, but when you're hurting at running back the way Brad is, it would be a big help. Yeah, but Michael
Well, I think
Thomas.
this week especially, you didn't get to see much of what he's gonna do this year because they blew out the Browns.
True, but it looks like Dobbins going to be a lot more involved in that offense.
Especially goal line.
So early in the season, I thought it would be Mark Ingram's backfield for the first couple of weeks at least. But no, Dobbins is the real deal. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do the pick'ems. Let's move on to
Sure.
week 2. Week 2 box score. Start out with me versus Jared. Jared had a rough week last week. A team I was pretty high on. But his running backs are kind of.
Well, he's got Fournette in there.
How did Fournette do last week?
He didn't do much of anything, I don't think. I think
Uh,
Ronald
no.
Jones took the majority of the carries, right?
Yeah, I predict that to change as the season goes along. I don't know if he's going to run that backfield, but he's going to be more involved as the season goes along, I think. And Saquon going against the Steelers, that's not going to happen again this week. I like
Yeah,
Saquon
that
this week.
fucking, yeah.
Dude, he
How
was
many yards
getting
does Saquon have on the ground?
blown the
6?
fuck up. Yeah,
6 yards?
he couldn't make it out of the backfield.
That's insane.
All right, like I said, we're going to go head to head and just tally it up. Who wins each matchup this week? I like Dak this week over
You got
Russell Wilson.
Atlanta. Yeah, they're playing New England.
Potential shootout. Dak looked pretty good last week. So we'll say 1-0 me. Chubb against Cincinnati. I give it to Saquon for sure. I'm really interested to see what happens in that
That
backfield
backfield's
tonight.
very interesting, too.
Yeah, it makes me nervous. It could go from concern for me to full blown panic after tonight. Uh,
uh,
well, we'll see.
who's your other running backs?
I got Miles Sanders and he's good to go. He's
Yeah,
good to go
Miles
this week.
Sanders, Hines.
Yeah, I'll take Miles Sanders over Leonard Fournette easily. 2-1. Amari Cooper just popped up as questionable today with a foot injury. He was limited participant in practice, so it must have been something that popped up in practice because he wasn't on the initial injury report.
Huh.
So I can't. I'm sick of these little fucking cues on my team, man. I'm sick of them. Kenny Galladay is already probably not going to go. Haven't even got to see him in action yet. Miles Sanders didn't go last week. Just frustrating. But I mean, there's just a lot of injuries right now. It's not just me. No
That's kind of be
Johns.
expected with no freaking preseason.
Yeah. And it's a lot of those little like hamstring injuries, those soft
Yeah,
tissue injuries that tend to just fucking linger if you try to rush the player back. But
right.
let's see. What was it? Amari Cooper, Allen Robinson? It's the Giants. That's
Playing
tough.
Atlanta.
Amari Cooper got targeted a lot last week against Jalen Ramsey, but it was like for like 1 or 2 yards.
Yeah.
But I was just happy to see him.
14 targets.
Yeah. I don't. If he wasn't questionable, I might go Amari Cooper for sure.
What did Allen Robinson do last week? He looked all right.
Yeah, he's
5
pretty
for
consistent,
74
man.
yards.
Yeah,
But he's consistently at like 8 points.
I don't know. I think he's more than that. He gets targeted so heavily because they don't have anybody else to throw to.
Fucking.
5 receptions. I'm going to Mari Cooper. Fuck it. What are you taking, Allen Robinson or Cooper?
I'm taking Cooper.
All right, it was 3-1. Calvin Ridley, Keenan Allen. I'm going Calvin Ridley. He looked
Yeah,
awesome last
he
week.
looked good.
Like one of the lone bright spots on my team. So I think that pretty much seals up that we're taking me over Jared this week.
Yeah.
I would be more confident if I
Kelsey,
had Galladay. Yeah,
Kelsey.
Kelsey could have a big game.
Who's he gonna put as flex?
Watkins, I guess. I would probably. Oh, Peyton Barber
I guess Peyton
had
Barber went off last week. Oh.
he got in the end zone, I think, right? 2 touchdowns, 17 carries.
Hmm.
Holy shit.
I guess you go Watkins or Barber there.
I wouldn't feel confident starting either one of them.
Yeah. Watkins had 20 something. Or no, that was PPR. How many did he have last week? He had 14.5.
Yeah, I. You're not gonna get that every week. What am I doing? There it is. Okay. So. All right. Picking up Saints D bailed me out too. I I regretted doing it like right after I did it. I dropped Colts D for Saints D. I'm like, fuck, I probably shouldn't have done that because Colts got kind of a nice schedule coming up, but it really paid off. All
They
right.
had 17.
Yeah, they had that pick six. It was nice. All right, you versus Howie. I think I already know which way I'm going to go here, but we'll look at it. Aaron Rodgers versus Detroit. You guys both got ooh against Miami. And Josh Allen has that rushing upside that Aaron Rodgers
Yeah.
doesn't have,
Yeah.
which sucks for
Especially when they're within 20 yards.
yeah, sucks for Singletary owners because
Yeah.
he's gonna take a lot of those rushing
I
touchdowns.
don't
He's
remember how
good.
many rushing touchdowns he had last year. It was like 6 or 7.
Yeah, it was such a good pick, Josh Allen. Ooh.
I got him super late too. I don't remember when I got him.
I think I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm going Josh Allen here. And I mean, this is obvious. And Dalvin Cook probably worth a point and a half
Yeah.
because that is just so lopsided.
Next one, not so much. I think
No,
I think Ronald Jones definitely
I'm
goes
going
over
Ronald Jones there. I think.
Frank Gore.
But the fact that I'm not 100% confident in that tells you how much I don't like Ronald Jones.
Frank the Tank, crafty
Look at
bet.
these. You got to be happy about Juju.
Yeah, he played good. Glad Big Ben can still move around and throw a football.
Yeah, as long as he's healthy, he's going to be a weapon on your team for sure. I think Deontay Johnson got the most targets though.
I think he did.
Yeah, he
Because I got him in another league.
had a couple fuck ups, but he got it together into the game, and I'm pretty excited about him. All right, Tyreek, Devontae Adams. I'm going Devontae Adams. Yeah,
I think he definitely edges me there, but I don't think he has near the week he had last week. So it doesn't
no,
concern me too much.
no, I don't think so either. But he's more consistent than Tyreek Hill.
So 2 wide receivers, I definitely give to Howie over mine.
So what is that? 1, 2.
I think it's 2-3 Howie right now.
No, it's 2-2, right? Yeah, it's 2-2. For me, it is. I got Josh Allen, Dalvin Cook, and then I got Ronald Jones, Devontae Adams.
And then you got DeAndre right underneath that.
I
You got
know.
Juju. So
Yeah, which I
that definitely goes to DeAndre.
probably, even though I like this matchup. Yeah, I think you got to give it to DeAndre. 3-2. This is closer than I thought it was going to be. It's only because you're one piece away from having a really good team.
Yeah, I mean, wide receiver fire sale over here, boys. If you want it, Slayton, Metcalf,
Yeah.
they're
Ooh.
all on the fucking board.
Slayton looked really good last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can get just another running back, it doesn't even have to
But
be
I'm not gonna give you
good.
fucks some bullshit deal. God, trying to trade in this league is fucking mind-boggling.
That's why it was so surprising we had like a fair trade between Brad and Miller.
It's
Yeah,
every league though.
it's
Like
always good
somebody,
to see.
they just don't want to. Nobody wants to lose the trade.
No. Nope. You don't want to be that guy, trust me.
Yeah,
Uh,
trust me. I heard about it for an entire fucking season.
uh, Ertz versus Hayden Hurst. I probably lean Ertz. I
I'd
liked
go
Hayden Hurst
Ertz.
a lot going into the season, but yeah, I'm going Ertz. Chark versus Metcalf. Two wide receivers that were going in that same tier of wide receivers on draft day. I liked both of them.
I
I,
can't take Chark over DK Metcalf. The dude is just an animal.
Chark didn't get a whole lot of receptions last week. I think he got 3 or 4. Yeah, 3 for 25. He did manage to get in the end zone. Hmm. I I like this matchup though against Tennessee. That's tough. I'm expecting. Uh, I'll
Yeah,
probably.
playing New England D isn't great.
I'm gonna go Chark. I think. I don't feel confident about that, but I think I'll probably go Chark. What is that? One,
We're,
two, three, four.
I
One,
think we're at
two.
4-3
Okay.
in Howie's favor.
Well, you went 4-3 as well. Did you pick Howie?
Well,
You.
I'm 4-3 in my favor. You're four
Okay.
three in Howie's favor.
All right. So it basically came down to. But you know what? This Cook Montgomery is so lopsided. I'm giving it to you. Oh, he's gonna be so mad. It's yeah, and he's got a solid D, but yeah,
I
yeah.
got Bears
I'm
D
going. I
against
got. I
the
could.
Giants.
I got it. I can't get cute. I gotta turn things around from last week, going 2-4. But now, of course, ours picks are going to be probably identical now that I did that. All right. Moving on.
Who we got next?
CJ versus Miller. Okay. Deshaun versus Matt Stafford. Going against Baltimore.
It could be a shootout in fucking Green Bay.
Yeah, could be. They both could be, but I don't. Mm.
To tell you the truth, the quarterback matchup is not really what matters here because I think CJ wins both running back positions.
Uh, yeah. Even though I like Mixon this week. I like Hunt this week too. I don't
He's just me
think.
splitting carries again. Fucking Gurley looked good.
Yeah, 14 carries for 50. He wasn't all that efficient, but he got in the end zone.
Tell you what, to make it interesting, I'd go Stafford over Watson this week.
All right, cool.
CJ's bet of Deshaun Watson being the best quarterback in the NFL this year is insane.
Say I was not gonna take advantage of him and his mental state. Fucking 10 margaritas deep like you guys did. I
Don't
keep your
say you guys. I wasn't involved in that.
a couple people took the bet. I can't
Some
remember.
people definitely took the bet, and CJ doesn't have any idea who did, but we could basically all claim that we did. I think.
I'm going Watson. I'm gonna go Watson. Yeah, doing it. Fuck it. Um, Zeke over Mixon. That's 2-0. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end up picking CJ here. I mean, look at the flex spot. Chris Carson versus Malcolm Brown. Chris Carson. He only had 6 carries. Whoops.
He didn't have. I don't think he had.
He got in the end zone twice though.
How many yards did he have? 21 yards.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah, but he had 6 receptions for 45 yards
And
as well.
45
So
yards
he's involved in the
yeah.
passing game. I was afraid to draft him because of just injury concerns. Because I draft like a total pussy. But it could pay off in a big way. His running backs are solid. CJ's got a good team. I think I said at draft day when we were looking at all the teams that this might be the first year that CJ doesn't make the playoffs. Kind of like a bold claim on my part. And I'm already feel like I'm going to go back on that.
Yeah, I feel like at one point in time during the draft, CJ had made some crazy picks, but I can't seem to pick him out looking at his roster right now.
It was AJ Green. That was really it. It was just that pick.
And then on the other hand, Miller just took gambles all over the place.
Yeah, I like AJ this week. I think AJ could have a nice week. I don't think I'd put him over Julio though. Tyler Boyd, Will Fuller, man, if he stays healthy, he could have a monster year. Look at that shit. 8 receptions, 112 yards.
Yep.
It's the injury concerns. He's gonna go down at some point. He doesn't have any like a wide receiver that's like really sticks out like one of those elite wide receivers or the next tier down. He's got like the next tier down from that.
Yeah.
But his running backs is so much depth at running back. He's just got a good team. And he's got Michael Gallup and Sterling Shepard on the bench. Yeah, I like his team.
Yeah, I think I'm going CJ here.
Yeah. All right. Dude, we're going to be identical. This is bullshit. Andy versus Brad. Hold on, I need to hit my jewel. Murray versus Mahomes. I'll probably lean Mahomes. And I'm going to go Henry over Jonathan Taylor. I just love Derrick Henry. Love me some Derrick Henry. How many times he touched the ball? He had 20. Wait, hold on. No, that's not. No way. Did he touch the ball 31 fucking times last week? That can't be right. He did.
31 carries.
Holy shit. See, this is why he was such a valuable pick. I wanted Derrick Henry so bad.
They got nobody else. That's literally their offense.
Dude, that is so That's such a good feeling. Having a guy like that on your team, just a fucking workhorse that you know week in and week out is going to get the ball placed in their hands and
I think I picked him
they're
up
going
off
to
of
do work.
waivers last year. Or no, it
No,
might have been the year
it was probably
before.
2 years ago.
It was the year before when he was splitting carries with what's his name, Dion Lewis.
He had that like 99-yard touchdown or something at the end of the
Yeah,
season because
yeah, I got him like week
inexplicably,
14 or something.
yeah, it was a committee when Derrick Henry was obviously the superior
Yeah,
talent.
yeah,
Austin Eckler versus, oh, there's Mark Ingram. He's showing up now. It was
yeah,
probably because we were looking at week 1. That's why.
yeah,
So 1-1, Mark Ingram, Austin Eckler. I'm gonna go Austin Eckler. They weren't using him
yeah. He
in
didn't.
the pass game. Where's reception? So, see, 1 reception for 3 yards. That's where he does most of his work is catching the ball out of the
Yeah,
backfield. That's just stupid. And then who is it? Justin Kelly stole a touchdown from him. He still had 19 carries. It's a downgrade from Phillip Rivers to Tyrod Taylor.
yeah,
I'm leaning Eckler though. 2-1
yeah.
Andy.
You got to go
Marquise
Eckler.
Marquise Brown versus DJ Moore. I'm not even sure what DJ Moore did last week. 4 for 54. Marquise Brown. Damn, not bad.
I
Oh,
mean, let's see. Marquise Brown 5 receptions. DJ Moore. He only had 4, but he's targeted 9 times.
I think I'm gonna go DJ Moore. I think he's got a safer floor here. But if you were to tell me one of these players is gonna put up 20 plus points, I'm gonna say it's Marquise Brown. I just think DJ Moore is more likely to put up 12
Yeah,
than Marquise
consistent
Brown is.
12.
So 2-2.
Yeah, 2-2.
All right,
Go.
Lockett versus Anderson. Look at that, starting Robbie Anderson. Oh, he's got OBJ benched. I like it. I like it a lot. God, Baker Mayfield looked fucking horrendous last week.
Yeah. But they'll come out tonight. OBJ will go for fucking 2 touchdowns, 130.
Yeah, it's the risk you take. I mean, Robbie Anderson's kind of like a boomer bust player too, but lately he's been booming more than he's been busting.
Yeah.
He ended last year. He went on kind of a tear. What did he do last week? Look at that. 6 for 115 and a touchdown. I'm going to pull up last year's stats for Robbie Anderson. Because I
I
had him
hate
on
this
my.
guy's fucking face
I
for
know.
just so everybody knows.
Yeah, that's
That
one
guy
of the
looks like an
reasons I
idiot.
just never want to start him. I look at his picture and I'm like, dude, I don't want this idiot in my lineup.
Position rank 5th.
Here, this is. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this website, Player
What is that?
Profiler. It's playerprofiler.com. They'll give you information on like any player, like workout metrics, like everything. It's really cool. Let's look
Hmm.
at last year. See how I can. Where's like the game stats?
What is that graph
Oh,
that you
game
just
log.
passed?
Uh, average draft position. I don't. This was last year though. I think, right?
That's kind of weird.
I think that might be based on last year because I clicked on 2019. Let's go to game log. Let's see how he finished the year. All right, I'm on. Wait, this is college.
That's 2020. Go hit that 2019 there. Yeah.
I thought I did. Okay, there we go.
There you go.
Yeah, look how he ended the season.
Yep.
He just kept getting in the end zone. A couple 100-yard games. But yeah, you're also going to get games like this. Look at this idiot. All right.
Yeah. Fuck that guy.
I can't pick him over Lockett. Not after looking,
No,
not
you
after
can't.
seeing his face again. One, two, wait, 1, 2, 3. Was it 3-2?
I
Yeah.
think we're
And then
3-2 in Brad's favor right
Andrews.
now.
Yeah, Andrews versus Higby. You have to go Andrews. 3-3. Gordon versus Mike Williams. I'm gonna go Gordon, even though he's going against Pittsburgh. That could be really ugly for him. What did Mike Williams do last week? Eh, another kind of.
Tell you what, if this is who I'm thinking of when I was watching the Bengals game, the guy had 2 or 3 catches that were out of bounds that were just insane.
No, he's
Insane freak athletic plays.
he's crazy talented. He just hasn't been able to put it together for a full season yet. I have to lean running back in the flex. I think even if they are going against Pittsburgh.
I think I'm going to take Mike Williams.
All right.
This might be my wild card pick of the week here.
Thank God, dude. Yeah, I don't think Lindsey's gonna play. I don't think. So you don't have to worry about him. He's questionable. What does it say about Lindsey? He didn't practice today, so that's definitely not a good sign. Yeah, I doubt he's gonna play. All right, so it looks like I'm going Andy and you're going Brad. Is that it?
I'm going to take Brad, even
All
with the 15-point difference in projections. I'm taking Brad.
right. The fuck. What do we need? 2 more games? I think
Two
we got
more
2 more
games, yeah.
games. All right. Bud versus Gill. Dude, I wanted to pick Gill so bad last week. I don't know why I didn't. Let's see what happens. I haven't even looked at this matchup yet, so I really have no clue. Carson Wentz versus. I did not like the way Philly's offense looked last week. Whether he has Brady or Matt Ryan in, I'm taking his quarterback over
Yeah, I
Carson
think
Wentz.
you take. Yeah, Carson Wentz. I've never been a big on Carson Wentz. He's been beat out by Nick Foles on separate occasions.
Josh Jacobs versus CMC. I I really wish I would have drafted Josh Jacobs. I he was just the safest pick that was available for me. I should have grabbed him.
Who'd you get instead of him?
I got Chubb, and
Chubb.
I knew the situation.
Man, that's kind of crazy.
I knew the situation going into the season.
Yeah,
Like
that's.
I knew Hunt was there, and I fucking did it anyways.
Yeah, Chubb just had such a good year last year,
Yeah, he really did. But
but Josh Jacobs is the guy out there.
yeah, you don't have to worry about anybody taking touches from him. And look at how fucking
25
Cleveland's
carries,
offense looked last week.
4 receptions, had 3 touchdowns. That's insane.
Yeah, I mean, that's not gonna happen every week, but still, I'll probably go CMC. Kenyon
I think
Drake
you have to
versus.
go CMC, but I think it's gonna.
I wouldn't be
I think it's
surprised if
closer than
No, it is.
just giving it away. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm not super confident in that, but I will go CMC. David Johnson versus Kenyon Drake. I like Kenyon Drake's matchup a lot more.
He's got Washington. They've got Baltimore. I think I'm gonna go Kenyon Drake there too.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I'm gonna lump the 2 running backs into 1 point for me. So I'm gonna go 1-1.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. All right. So, you picked Jacobs?
I'm gonna say Josh Jacobs, Kenyon Drake. I like better than McCaffrey, David Johnson. So I'll give Gill 1 for Tom Brady, and I'm gonna give Bud 1
Yeah.
for just the running back combo there.
Yeah, that's a fine way to look at it. All right. Robert Woods, Mike Evans. I don't even think we're sure if Mike Evans is gonna play.
Yeah, what's his thing saying?
Limited participant. Hamstring. And Chris Godwin might not play either. Oh God, I wouldn't start Brady. I don't think I would start Brady with the uncertainty of these two wide receivers. I'd throw Matt Ryan out there in a heartbeat. Who does
Yeah,
he have on the
especially he didn't
bench?
have a bad week last week.
Yeah, I'm going Robert Woods. Yeah, Mike Evans didn't or
No, Matt Ryan.
no?
He
No, he's
scored. Yeah, he
consistent.
scored more than Brady.
He's gonna sling the ball every week.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll take Woods. Diggs or McLaurin?
dude,
McLaurin,
I've had McLaurin a couple times in a couple leagues. Fuck that guy.
really?
Oh my god, he just doesn't ever do anything besides score 8 points. He's such a fucking loser. I want to see how many touchdowns that idiot had last year.
Let's pull it up. Player profiler right now. He
If
was
it's
another.
over if it's over 3, I'd be surprised.
He had to have over 3, right?
I'd be surprised.
Terry McLaurin. He was that other guy going in that DJ Chark, DK Metcalf tier. Like those three were going right by each other. Game log. Ooh, started off really hot.
Okay, now where'd he go? 0, 0, 0. So he had
He had a
from week
26 right
six.
there.
From week 6, he had 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, but I mean, look at the yards. Not a
Yeah,
ton.
like I said, he's gonna get you 8 points.
Not a ton of receptions. I mean, look at these points. He's 7 for 86. This is PPR, by the way.
Yeah, that's what I'm
These
saying.
these are
That's 8
PPR
points.
numbers.
13, 5, 8,
Yeah.
7, 7, 4, 4, 10, or 1, 10, 5. I don't know. I don't like it.
Yeah, after the first 5 weeks last year, he did kind
It
of
just
fall
fell
off
off.
a bit. Hmm. Who was it? Stephon Diggs, who looked pretty good last week, right? 8 for 86. 8 receptions. You like to see that.
Yep.
Going
Buffalo
against
looked good.
Miami too.
Buffalo looked good.
Oh. So what do I got so far? I got quarterback 1, 2, 2, 2 so far going into Diggs versus McLaurin. Uh,
So I'm
give,
at
give
I'm
me
at
give me. I'm taking McLaurin. Fuck it.
I'm at 3-1 on Bud's side right now.
All right, good. All right. So did you take Diggs?
Yeah.
All right. Kittle versus Gronk. I mean, come on. I
Yeah.
wouldn't even have this guy in my fucking lineup anymore.
Yeah, should have stayed retired.
There's just like 3 tight ends in that team.
Yeah.
Did he? What do you
I
have?
mean,
Like
I know
1
you just want to
reception
play
last
with his
week?
buddy, but
2 for 11. Killer. Yeah. No thanks. There are. This isn't like last year or the year before where there's only like 5 or 6 viable tight ends. There's tight ends this year you can plug into your
there is.
lineup. The
Yeah.
position's a little more deep than it has been in previous years.
I
Yeah,
think
there's
in the other 2 leagues I'm in, two people last week started 2 tight ends.
really damn. Kittle's got a little bit of an injury, right?
He's got a Q by his name, but
Yeah, fucking Q's. Knee sprain. Uh, who knows? I don't even care. I think I gotta
It's
go.
George Kittle.
Yeah. Singletary versus Mostert. I'm going Mostert. I don't
Yeah,
like Singletary at all. I'm pretty sure that's. I'm giving it to Gill.
I'm going Bud.
Nice.
Even though he heckled me all fucking season about paying $100 before the draft and then didn't pay $100 before the draft.
I wonder if Gill's gonna still say I'm hating after picking his team this week. All right, last one.
Well, Parks Brothers matchup.
Yeah, I got to go through the Parks brother gauntlet this year. I got all three of them in my division.
Do you?
Yeah, they both got solid teams. Yeah, we don't know if Godwin's gonna play, but I mean, I'm taking Lamar over Breeze, easy.
Yeah.
Kamara, Aaron Jones. It's a little tougher. It's a lot tougher actually. 16 carries, not
Detroit
bad.
versus the Raiders.
I'm really. This is when we need Howie in here because I don't know which of these defenses are good and which are bad against the run or whatever. Nathan would
Right.
know that sort of thing.
Well, I know there's a stat
12 carries, 5. He got in the end zone
in the
twice.
mobile app that says which is which. See here.
That's tough.
So Las Vegas is the 25th ranked defense on the run. And shit. Detroit is 6th as of right now.
Hmm. What is that? Just based on last week, or was that
Just
last year?
I think it's just last week.
Yeah, we don't have enough of a sample size to. I
I
think.
think.
Nah, I'm going Kamara. Fuck it. 2-0
Yeah, I'm going
Sam.
with Kamara. I don't see Green Bay's offense being that electric every week.
No. Dobbins versus Hilaire. I'm going Hilaire.
Yeah, I'm going Hilaire.
That was such a good sign for Sam's team, seeing Dobbins
Yeah.
that involved in the. I mean, I guess he only
What
had
other running
7
backs does he
carries. He didn't
have?
have any receptions. It looks like he just managed to get in the end zone a couple times.
What are Sam's
But
other running backs? He's got Breida, A.J. Dillon. I mean, he's got 3 backup running backs behind another backup running back that he's running at his RB2.
yeah, you might as well just drop Breida. Yeah, his running back depth is not good. Not good at all. But yeah, it's 2-1 for me. Clyde Edwards-Helaire looked really good last week.
Yeah.
It's like, why the fuck didn't I draft this guy? Why didn't I just draft him?
You're not a risk taker on draft day,
I'm
Donovan.
not, especially not in the first couple rounds, even though drafting Chubb was a bit of a fucking risk. Idiot. I'm gonna be pissed off by the end of this game tonight. I already know it. I'm gonna go to bed fucking pouting. Thielen versus Godwin. Godwin might not suit up, in which case Sam doesn't have a lot of options here. I'm going Adam Thielen. Emmanuel
And Thielen looked
Sanders.
good.
Yeah, he did. He looked really good.
A.J. Brown, I don't like anybody that plays for Tennessee besides Derrick Henry. I'm going.
Hold on, let me see what this injury's about. Bruised knee. Ugh. Ugh. I'm not the only one dealing with injuries. Sam's getting hit right now too. That's rough, man. And he
I think
doesn't.
I'm
He
going.
doesn't. You're going Sanders.
I think I'm going Sanders.
Jeez, if he had anybody else to plug into his lineup.
Auden Tate, CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb's be all right.
Yeah, maybe. I
Auden
don't.
Tate, though, I mean, that guy, he's a freak athlete,
I
but
think. I
never touches the ball.
I have to go Travis here just because these injuries are brutal.
Yeah, I think I'm going Travis.
James Conner absolutely fucked Travis last week. I think Travis lost by like less than a point because James Conner went
Really?
down. Yeah, but it's the risk you take in drafting this guy.
Yeah.
All right, so both going
I feel like
Travis.
everybody's hurting for running backs this year. Even looking at Travis's running backs, I mean, it's
That's how it normally goes. That's why you want to get them when you can on draft day. I'm feeling a little more confident about these picks than I did about last week's picks.
so we got. We're we're different on.
You picked Bud, I picked Gil. You picked Brad, I picked Andy.
You got Andy.
Yep. So we are different on a couple of them. All right. Well, boys, I think that's it. Enjoy the game. Catch you guys later.
Later.